Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Vietnamese counterpart Pham Minh have held a bilateral meeting in the national capital. The Vietnamese Prime Minister is of course on a 3-day state visit to India. The leaders have reviewed the long-standing friendship between the two countries and have agreed on the current geopolitical realities that call for closer cooperation between India and Vietnam. The leaders have appreciated multidimensional institutional mechanisms between the two countries in the fields of foreign policy, security and the maritime domain, particularly defense cooperation as far as maritime security is concerned. Both sides have also agreed on the need for closer cooperation on removing trade barriers, in particular with a view to facilitate and enhance bilateral trade. In fact, this expansionism is touted to be $300 million. The MEA has of course released a statement with regards to this matter, relaying the $300 million line of credit that will be extended by the government of India to the government of Vietnam for defense procurement, and have also agreed to expeditiously implement projects under this. I have in fact the statement on my screen if we can show it to our viewers. Of course, political relations have been underscored in this statement as well. The two leaders have agreed to maintain regular exchanges at all levels. Economic, trade and investment cooperation has been underlined. In particular, the leaders have continued efforts to promote investment flows between the two countries. Vietnam has welcomed investment from India as far as infrastructure, high technology, source technology, clean technology, IT support and manufacturing industries, particularly textiles, automobiles and materials industry, green agriculture, smart agriculture, innovation and startups are concerned as well. Meanwhile, investment from Vietnam as far as agriculture, agro products, forestry products in particular, hospitality and tourism has also been underlined, as well as the promotion of e-commerce. But what is perhaps most interesting is something that comes under defense and security cooperation. This is of course the signing of a loan agreement of $300 million line of credit that will be extended by the government of India to the government of Vietnam for defense procurements. India has of course been exporting, increasing its exports. It has exported the BrahMos missile to the Philippines as well. So keeping in line with our Act East policy and burgeoning ties with countries in Southeast Asia, India is of course looking at maintaining its strategic interests as well, considering the fact that China is increasingly ramping up its aggression in the region. My colleague Brian Anthony Thomas joins us on the broadcast. Brian, take our viewers through this crucial point as well as several other points of cooperation, whether in science and tech, in culture, tourism as well.
Well, Pia, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with his Vietnamese counterpart Pham Minh at Hyderabad House in New Delhi, and during the meeting also they adopted a new action plan to bolster the bilateral comprehensive strategic partnership for the next 5 years. They also have the aim to establish digital payment connectivity and expedite the conclusion of ASEAN-India Trade in Goods Agreement Review, as even announced by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, yes, the two nations also signed 6 MOUs to enhance cooperation in various sectors, which includes agricultural research, customs capacity building, law and justice, radio and television, and even traditional medicines, even that was said by MEA. Now, India has agreed to extend 2 credit lines to Vietnam, totaling around $300 million. Even Vietnamese, Prime Minister Narendra Modi also stated in the presence of the Vietnamese Prime Minister that in the last decade also they have transformed their relationship into a comprehensive strategic partnership, and this has been over 85% increase in bilateral trade and expanded cooperation in energy, technology and development. And also Narendra Modi also announced that the newly adopted plan for the comprehensive strategic partnership will be implemented from 2024 to 2028 as the even leaders agreed. Also, Vietnam, like India, is also significantly adopting digital payments and has also committed to developing cross-border payments connectivity for real transactions, including QR codes and instant payments with several other ASEAN countries, according to the reports that we are getting. And in terms of defense and security cooperation, Modi also highlighted the inauguration of the Army Software Park in the Nha Trang and stated that the $300 million credit line agreement would strengthen Vietnamese military security. And the two nations also agreed to focus on combating terrorism and enhancing cybersecurity.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.